Greetings, salutations. Oh my god, I forgot to turn my lights on. Listen, this story is updating as we literally as I stream, and the only I don't know if this person wants me to. Everyone knows like it's going on. The only reason I know it's going on is because of wit. So, Kelsey Rhae is being Kelsey Rhae, and literally my stuff is downloading as we speak. I have the 3 posts. I have exported all of the comments to CSV files. I have screenshots of the original post. With the original post, initially we had grabbed it at like 144 comments. I still don't have my lights on. Don't you do this to me. My internet's like, oh my god. There's still no lights. That's okay. And then we literally refreshed it and it was like at 248 comments. We have 1 light. Hello. And as we're refreshing it, people are getting more and more enraged. However, when we exported it to CSV, then I uploaded it to ChatGPT. The weirdest thing, 48% of people agreed. I'll tell you the percentage. Oh, hello, lights. Greetings, salutations. I'll tell you the percentages after I do the intro. The percentages of people that agreed with the snap fluffery was wild. Also, closed captioning is on. I will be quite delayed if I'm responding to you. I love y'all. I will be very delayed because of closed captioning. That's more important to me. Hopefully I will continue to remember to put closed captioning on. I sound very hot right now. I might have forgotten to turn my fan off. I'm unsure what's going on, but that's okay. We'll do our best to do our best. All right. What did I forget? There's a trigger warning posted, and I'm going to read a trigger warning right now if you're just listening. I will also read the percentages about who agreed and who didn't agree, because I think that's interesting. I love the data, and I have the posts pulled up, and I have the post screenshotted because we know people like to delete their shit. What else? We will do the highs and lows because I think that's going to be important. Mental health, super important. What else? I am updating, I'm pulling her stories as we stream. We will watch her stories as we stream. I don't think she's as comfortable with her posts as we thought because she is backpedaling in her stories like, oh my gosh, you should agree with me because I was there. Therefore, I can shame people for doing something that I participated in. We'll watch it. We will watch it. Oh my God, my little $20 screen for the chat is upset. All right. Here's the warning if you're listening. So before we get into it, it's a quick content note. We will be talking about poverty, food insecurity, and some pretty harsh shaming language around SNAP benefits. And if this topic hits close to home, please take care of yourself however you need to, and you deserve dignity, not judgment. So please always take care of yourself, preserve and promote your emotional well-being. This may not be the stream for you, and that's okay. It is, sometimes it's not fun to not be able to get to participate in something. That feeling of, man, I really wanted to, is okay to sit with. It's better than feeling slimed. It truly is, because we are talking about something that Kelsey Rhae posted today. Kelsey Rhae is a multi-level marketer with Pruvit, and she's using these posts to shame people into feeling bad about being poor, to push people into joining her schmear image schmeme. I've got big feelings about it. I'm sure there's going to be someone out there who's better about staying calm about this whole mess, but it's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. I'm going to try. Birthday kazoos. We're going to get some of the membership milestones and the birthday kazoos out of the way. While we're doing that, please, I would love to hear some of your highs and lows, and I'm going to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to Lizzie's spouse. Happy birthday. Hi, spouse's birthday today. Lizzie, please, let me get the ghost on screen. Please share this delightful yet somewhat awkward happy birthday with your spouse, because why not? A delight, more premium content from DC. Subscribe for more delightful fluffery. Happy birthday. Y'all can't wait for Christmas, I'll tell you that. It keeps you going. Ready for it? What a vibe. Happy birthday! What a bop. What a freaking bop. I think we'll go with blue today. Yeah, let's go with blue. Why not? Why not? Dude, Christmas colors, not necessarily my favorite, but Scully's gonna get a Christmas hat, and so is little Ghosty. I think everyone's getting Christmas hats, honestly. My cat has been rotting in bed with me. Oh my god, I've been rotting in bed due to period cramps. You know what? Sometimes rotting is the answer. Honestly. Honestly. Okay. Oh, we've got all the stories. Listen. It's 2025. I have literally hit my stride because this is where the programs come into power. The rings of power, the programs of power. I'm just sitting here refreshing my little heart out. I have 17 items. I just said, hey, I just want the 27th. I want only to download video. I would like reels and posts and stories, only video. And I have 17 items. I only had 12 items earlier, and we're going to watch them. So that's cool. And also on Facebook, we have a program, Members and I, what do? We get into trouble on members-only streams. And thank you so much to members for helping me pay for my little naughty programs where we go in and we download stuff just with the click of a button. We can go into groups we're not supposed to be in because anti-MLM fights MLMs wherever we can get in. We just download because people like to delete their shit. We download to a CSV file with all the nesting comments, and then we can also take a screenshot of the post all the way down to the very bottom. What a delight. And so when someone decides to delete their post, oh, guess what? Oh my God, receipts. The internet's forever. Delight. Welcome to 2025. Also, GREC, automatic Instagram live downloader. Oh, also live TikTok, automatic live downloader on for TikTok. Thank you to my members for helping me fight multi-level marketing. Yes, members help me pay for my physical therapy stuff and also my programs that help people not delete shit from the internet. So thank you, members. Thank you. And all the people who watch that help Google pay me by watching the videos, and also the premium people. So thank you. Gaslight proof. Let's go, Nick. Y'all are the best. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I need to... Oh my God, welcome! Welcome to Illyria. We love it. Thank you so much! Let me play our fun little Welcome to Illyria, because I just lost my... Where is it? I'm new here. Welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. Let me link the Discord. If I can remember how to do that. Just kidding. Nightbot. I'm going to put a command in. Discord's going to come up. You can click the link when you join Discord in the settings. just make sure to link the YouTube that you have a membership through to the Discord. You can see all of the hidden stuff. BT dubs. I'm sending out Christmas cards to members. So I will post the Christmas card link in Discord again and in the community post for members. So I know I'm giving a lot of information. I'm spewing a lot because I'm nervous. All right. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. All right. I'm so glad to see everybody. All right. The like counter doesn't count up. Yeah, you have to refresh it. Right now, it's at 19, which is an odd number. And I know everyone knows I don't like odd numbers, but that's okay. I just won't look at it. That's okay. I love an even number, but you know what? Sacrifice yourself on an odd number so that an even number can happen. All right, here we go. Here's what happened. Kelsey Rhae. Apparently, if you're on food stamps, you're not hungry, you're just lazy. That's the kind of take going viral right now from an MLM rep named Kelsey Rhae, who says SNAP benefits were designed to keep you stuck in the system. Yeah, because clearly feeding your kids and surviving this economy means you're not working hard enough, right? Tonight, we are not only debunking every lie she's spreading about SNAP, we're also pulling back the curtain on how she uses that outrage to sell Pruvit and recruit people into yet another MLM disguised as self-help movement. And if you've ever heard someone say, there's no excuse to be poor, this stream is for you. Because we're about to talk about how that mindset gets weaponized against the people who need help the most. Let's talk about SNAP, facts, and why MLM leaders love pretending poverty is a choice. We hate it. I know everyone hates when people clap. I'm going to try not to. I don't have any of my stim stuff here. Sometimes my stim comes out and sometimes I'm going to clap and I know everyone's like, oh my God, why is someone going to clap? I understand why people clap. I may end up I'm shaking my hands. I'm autistic. I will try not to clap, but it may happen. I just may end up looking strange. And that's okay. I'm telling myself that'll be okay. I may end up embarrassed. I'm not going to embarrass myself. I'm trying to process through this of how it's going to look on camera, but my stimming isn't hurting myself and it's not hurting other people, so it's okay. I'm working through big feelings right now because I've read these already and it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I know a lot of y'all have seen this already. It's not good. Okay. It's not good. Oh my God. It's not good, guys. Sorry. Train Gremlin. I just finished this. Everyone is different. Mod Wars. Brandy Lee, I can't wait till you get an acorn. All right. Okay. I'm going to pull up. I don't know if I should just pull up the post on. No, I'll just pull up. I'm going to pull up the CSV file on my computer, and I'm going to pull up the picture on my computer so we can look at that. Because on the off chance. Yay! It's here. Hero. I hope this is the right one. View. Oh, this is the other one. Hold on. File, open. Is it this one? Please hold. Oh, it's this one. So it takes a screenshot of the post and everything that is in all the comments, basically. Close. It's not good. View actual size. So yeah. Excuse the maybe not the let me just make this a little. There are people in the ignore the I'm going to do my best to not read the ad hominems. Okay? So she said, SNAP benefits were designed to keep you stuck in the system. We don't have a starvation problem. We have an overabundance of people buying crap food with free money, and it's leading to obesity. And it's leading to obesity. Coming from someone who is on SNAP. So this is from maybe 20 minutes before the stream started, and now how many comments are on this video, this post now? I'm just going to tell you how many comments. There's 362 comments on this post. So this is wild. So this was from 20 minutes ago, essentially. Well, not 20 minutes ago. 50 minutes ago now. And there's 362 comments on it now. Which is wild to me. People are not happy. They're very unhappy. So we found out about this on members only because of live chat of members. Alyssa. We're just going to read the main deals. We can read the nested ones on my CSV, but we got to get through a lot of comments. Okay? And let me read the percentages real quick. We're going to debunk some of this shit. Let me read some of the percentages, which is wild. Overall sentiment breakdown. Neutral or mixed, 48%. Sorry, that was my bad. My bad of reading the wrong percentage. Many users discuss the topic without taking a strong stance, often sharing personal experiences with Snap or debating logistics. Example, what can be bought, how many benefits work. Supportive, people who are supportive of Kelsey Rhae, there's 38%. These comments tended to agree with or lightly defend Kelsey's framing, often repeating ideas about working harder, personal responsibility, or government dependency. And critical, they're only 14% were critical. Only 14% were critical. So we could think, oh my God, you could say, wow, 294. Everyone's raging against Kelsey. Only 14%. Is that not wild? That's looking at the CSV file plus all of the nested comments and having the computer look through all the comments. That's wild, right? Alyssa said, you're an idiot. How does someone on Snap affect anyone anyway? You pay more in taxes to help billionaires than Snap. The problem is people who need them can't get them, and you have to be almost unemployed to get them. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Felicia. Also, BT dubs, we're not attacking anybody in the comments. We're trying to debunk what Kelsey Rhae has said, who is absolutely, undeniably a public figure. Kelsey Rhae has 1 million followers on TikTok. She has almost 200,000 subscribers here on Facebook. She goes and speaks on public stages around the world. So, public speaker, influencer, blah, blah, blah. Public post. Let me just say this. Snap benefits, her essentially saying that Snap benefits were designed to keep you in the system. No. 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 No, no, no. I disagree. I disagree. I think live chat disagrees. How does she have so many followers? A combination of the can I say this honestly? Can I say this honestly? I think it's a combination. This is just my opinion. Purchased, I could be wrong. Initially at the beginning, purchased followers, then body focused posts, like what are they called? Where you show your like thirst trappy type posts. Then I think she's good at social media. So then doing trends, then combination trends, rage baiting, then going after different niches. So I think she I I think the hope is regarding SNAP that the hope is that people are fed, that people who need to eat don't starve, that children who need to eat don't starve, that adults who need to eat don't starve, that teenagers who need to eat don't starve. That's my perspective. I think there are people who take advantage, like Jessica was telling us earlier on Members Only, that there is a situation with Walmart, and I don't know if Jessica's already talked in the chat about it. With all due respect, with all due respect, Kelsey Rhae, I hesitate to take financial advice from an internet rando younger than some of my sweatshirts, so yeah, it's a pass. Yeah. But regarding the SNAP, the government's master plan making sure people can afford a loaf of bread just so they'll never leave the system totally checks out. Like y'all are saying, I don't think the government wants people to be on SNAP forever. I think it's a logical fallacy, conspiracy thinking. There's no evidence that SNAP was designed to trap anyone. When I was grabbing information like my life depended on it earlier, also Savannah and I moved the live stream tonight to tomorrow because I had an anxiety moment, and we have 13 folders of Hawaii data from Bomb Party. We have an entire screenshot folder of Reddit data. Jessica has a whole folder of Reddit data. We've got a ton of Bomb Party stuff. We've just been collecting, we've been like sucking up data so much today, so if I get this data wrong, someone slap me gently. Okay? But SNAP, from what I understand, I haven't been on SNAP. I've just been researching it. So if I get something wrong in the chat, tell me, please. SNAP was created in 1964 to fight hunger, improve nutrition, period. It is a short term, supposed to be short term, but like sometimes ends up long term, safety net, and over half of the recipients are off the program within a year. From what I've read, and Kelsey, you know what actually keeps people stuck? Low wages, childcare costs, and housing inflation. Not a $200 grocery card. But do you think Kelsey Rhae has considered that? No. Also, the reel that Kelsey Rhae posted of her kid carrying her bag for her, I almost threw my phone across my room, and I have thrown my phone before. I'm like, I need like a calm creator to react to something like this, because I'm just like, I'm gonna put this expensive thing over here out of my reach, and I'm gonna put this expensive thing over here out of my reach, and I'm gonna go, handcuff my arm over here so I can't make bad decisions. Who remembers Everyone remembers. Do you remember? I'll just put it. Let's put it on screen real quick. I'm gonna have to mute it because you know what? Demonetization. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Oh my god. You're not gonna do that to me. This is so hypocritical. I cannot. I cannot even. I know we're all over the place a little bit right now. I'm frustrated because Kelsey Rhae doesn't know what she's talking about regarding Snap. We're only on the first line. And then, in my little train of thought regarding what Kelsey Rhae doesn't know what she's talking about, my brain went to the reel that she posted. And then I got mad because the connection point is I'm mad, then I'm mad. That's the tie that binds right now. Ugh. Snap puts billions into agriculture and local economies. Let me put this on screen real quick. I know I am not the comm creator. Aaron is a comm creator. If one of the mods wants to link like Savannah or Aaron, both, please, one of the mods can link Savannah or Aaron because I'm not them. Screen share. L Media. And then I'm gonna link this. L Media. I'm trying to save my links so I don't have to keep putting them up. Not that that matters. That's information that doesn't matter. Okay. This says, fathers are not the only ones teaching boys to be men. Don't be the mom that does everything on her own. Let me ask you a question. I'll play it. It's just music. Her son is carrying her bag for her and a frickin' water bottle and closing the door. It was a short video, okay? I just wanted to show you all the Oh, sorry, we don't... I had to show you everything he was carrying, okay? And it was a short video. Do you remember when our beloved... What is it they do in Canada when they're basically saying, F you to their legal colleague? What is it they say? Anyways, whatever it is. Kelsey Rhae was decided to start a blood feud with every single teacher on TikTok and said that they were basically glorified babysitters, right? She refused to sign a piece of paper for her child. The piece of paper said either she acknowledged the homework or whatever that he brought home, or I don't remember. It literally would take 5 seconds. I don't know. Very fast. So that he could get his little fuzzies. And she said, I'm not doing that. Whatever. She didn't have time to do that. Bullshit. Okay? I'm just going to go down and refresh to make sure she hasn't done any more stories. So she isn't going to do a simple thing for her kid, but he is supposed to do a bunch of things for her, which is bananas. It's bananas. It's bananas. It's freaking bananas. Right? My learned friend? My learned friend? Well, well, I mean, Savannah's the roaster of all time, but I mean, they can thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it's Savannah. All Savannah. Thank you, Kate. My learned friend or my learned colleague or something. So she's asking him to do all this stuff, and then she can't do something for him. So, like, so they're supposed to clean out the car and carry all of her stuff, but she can't just sign a piece of paper. I don't understand. I'm confused. Does this have anything to do with, like, SNAP? It is, I don't know what it has to do. It's one of those things that's like hitting on the same wavelength of rage. And maybe I'll be able to connect the dots later on in the stream, but it's literally hitting on the same like deal. Oh, what? You're a genius.
You're a genius. Oh my god. Why are you so smart? Where's my pencil? This is incredible. I know, but like, you have all the words to just, get them right there. Oh my god. I don't see anything else posted right now. I only have 17 stories for us to watch later, as a reward. Oh, Diana disagrees completely. Should we do disagrees completely in regular voice? Oh,
I'm going to do disagrees completely in my voice, and every time we do someone that agrees, we'll do it in baby snark. I disagree completely. Learned the new requirements for SNAP. You just classified everyone on SNAP in one category, and that is so far from the truth. Diana, get him. And also, why are you sitting there saying, oh my God, you were able to get food and not be hungry and survive, but I don't want other people to get food and not be hungry and survive. Like, fuckery. I see it. God, if they were designed to keep you stuck in the system, tell me why they cut me off as the sole provider for a family of 4 and said I made over too much money and I don't make much at all. Oh, that sucks. And all people don't just buy a buggy full of junk food. See, oh, what did Kelsey Rhae say? Oh, I want to read what Kelsey Rhae said on that one. Hold on. Please hold. Brittany Renee Kirkland. Hold on. I'm going to look in the, oh, I was supposed to have that pulled up. My bad. Sorry. I'm going to have that. I'm going to go look that one up and see what, sheets. Snap 1. What's her name? I just didn't put the nested. Brittany Renee Brittany. Find. So Kelsey Rhae said, Brittany Renee Kirkland, because they want you to make less to gain something from them. If you make too much money, they can't control you. Oh my God, Kelsey Rhae, you're break the mold, girl. Start a business or get a better job. There's opportunities out there. Brittany said, well, trust me, I'm not going back to making less just to stay on them. I've actually moved up. Does it suck buying groceries? Yes, it does because the costs. But it is what it is at this point. I was just trying to say that it isn't always the case. Kelsey Rhae? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I can't wait to see what else Kelsey Rhae says in the nested comments.
Amen. I think unless you're on disability with physical disabilities. Oh, so you only can have physical disabilities? What? You can only have physical disabilities to be able to get SNAP? So you can't have other disabilities? Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? What? Where's Ashton Kutcher? Sorry, I can't breathe. There's 18 replies. Oh my God. I'm terrified. So the next comment underneath that, also from this is the same person, also from someone who's free from the government handouts. This is nested. Megan, so the family of 6 that needs them because the dad lost his job, they don't need help, right? The single mom, the single dad, military families? Megan, yes, or people who get laid off, things like that. You should be able to get them for a short period of time. Megan says, Mary, temporarily, yes. Acceptable. Permanent? No. Coming from a once single mom who had to figure it out. Kelsey Rhae, Mary? Oh, God. No. Well, I guess we can read this together. This is the nested. If you see these little hyphens, that means this is the nested comment under the bullshit. Mary, there are millions of ways to make money. Truly, there's no excuse anymore to be poor. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on.
So we're streaming, and here's one of Kelsey Rhae's nested comments. She says, Mary, there are millions of ways to make money. Truly, there's no excuse anymore to be poor when you can learn new ways to make money from your phone every day. Teenagers are doing it. What a fucking delight. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my God. I know, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And everyone's like, we can't drink anymore. Are you kidding me? Here, we'll just do conditional formatting. There's conditional formatting. Conditional formatting. If text is exactly Kelsey Rhae done. I wish it did the whole line. I probably don't need to do that. Why are these green? No. Oh. Select all. Delete. Select all. Add a rule. Is exactly Kelsey Rhae. Done. Why are these green? What the hell? Okay. Alright. Oh my God. These are just all the nested ones. Madison, yes, temporary help is what it was created for, not a secondary income for junk food. I've just had hard times. I've had to live off the food banks as well. You make it work. You cook meals. Quick and convenient isn't cheap all the time. Megan, exactly. Megan, I feel like it's definitely been taken advantage of, and I think there should be more rules and requirements and proof of things other than just income. Oh my God. Madison, yes, this part. Drug screens, monthly referrals from whatever center can give those. They need to tighten up. I also spend close to $200 to $300, if not more, a week in food to ensure my kids have what they need. Because I chose to make better money versus keeping food stamps. Fuck. Flippity flop. Kelsey Rhae, this part. Anytime someone says, what do you do when you don't have the funds, I say, work harder. Because physical disabilities and mental disabilities don't exist. Oh wait, it doesn't say that. Sorry. Sorry. When you have to grow alone, it changes you for the better. Megan, heavy on the drug screens. Because that's what people are doing when they're on Snap. Fuck this mentality. It's not adding up. People have money for drugs, but then need food stamps. Madison? Oh my God, I want to break my pencil. I want to break my pencil. Are you kidding me? Mary? No, too many jobs out there. Excuses. Are you? Are you kidding me? Mary said, Kelsey Rhae, not everyone can do that. Not everyone is good at sales or good at MLM stuff. Oh, my family and I struggle every single day. I have tried a couple of different companies and I have never made any money. I always end up losing it. Mary, get it. Michelle, when you have 23 applications out there and not one call back, then tell me that. It's not excuses. My family and I have had to be on Snap since May due to my husband losing his job and getting a new one but taking a pay cut. Oh, don't be embarrassed. I'm sorry you're embarrassed. But we have no other choice. My boys needed to eat. Hell yeah.
Listen, the trigger warning, we're trying to end this, like, we're trying to help, like, please don't, we're trying not to play into the stigma of, like, being embarrassed around food snaps. I mean, food stamps and SNAP, like, we're not doing that here. Why did drugs enter the chat? Because that's a stigma around, like, that's something people think, and it's not true. It's just something people think who've never had to use food stamps, who've never had to use any government assistance, who've never been close to the poverty line, who've never experienced food insecurity. So they've never experienced, SNAP stigma. They, so hopefully we in the chat are going to preserve and help protect dignity around using SNAP and all that entails, because Kelsey Rhae is being the chicken nugget of all chicken nuggets, and if we haven't put her on the FU list, she's on it. I'm not taking a vote. She's on it. Dictatorship. She's on it. Knighted to the FU list. The pencil has spoken. I think she's probably on there already, but. Oh my God. This is like 18 deals long. Like, they are going. I'll just read. Oh my God. Kelsey Rhae says, bye. Someone told Kelsey Rhae, respectfully, STFU. Okay, let's go back to reading the pretty one.
Baby Snack is the correct choice for this. Okay, how's it going in the live chat? If y'all need, like, a white flag of help, put a white flag in the chat. Is there a white flag? Is there, like, an upside down, like, distress flag? Put a squirrel in the chat if we're in distress, okay? And, no. How do I put a squirrel? I need a squirrel. We should just make a distress flag. Hold on. I need a squirrel. I need a squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Oh, there's a chipmunk, not a squirrel. Dang it. Flag. Is there a white flag? Yeah, just put a little white flag in there. Oh, there's a pirate flag. Put a pirate flag if we're in distress. Okay? Pirate flag if we're in distress. That seems appropriate. Okay? Alright. Alright. Back to it. Fuckery is afoot. That 18... Oh my God. Yeah, this one right here. Holy moly. Holy crap. Wow. Quit trying to capitalize on this greedy AWipe. Oh my god. Oh my god. She didn't comment on this one. I agree, but also the humanity of it all. What do you mean you agree, but the humanity of it all? Hello? Ma'am? What's going on here? We don't have a... What? So she says...
So she says, SNAP benefits were designed to keep you stuck in the system, and we don't have a starvation problem. We have an overabundance. You know what? This is fuckery. Like, I have... y'all obviously know if you've been around here for like 12 seconds. Maybe not 12 seconds. If you've been around here for a while, I'm going to refresh this and see how many comments there are now. Okay, it's slowing down. It's 370 comments. I grew up going to church, and we had a program. Like, we adopted a school. It doesn't mean what you think it means. Where we picked up providing the breakfasts and lunch for the school, where like we took over like paying for the breakfasts, making/paying for it, because some of the kids, a majority of the kids, did not have access to food for breakfast. So it wasn't like, oh my God, we're going to go evangelize to kids. They were hungry. Literally, they did not, where the zoning was and all this stuff, it was in a section where the kids literally, like, in terms of their families, were on food stamps, and they came to school without being able to have breakfast. I'm not saying this for anything. I currently do not go to church. Multi-level marketing fucked that up, okay? I'm saying that it's not an overabundance of people buying shitty food. There literally are kids that are hungry. There literally are people. There are so many people that are literally hungry. Kelsey Rhae doesn't know what she's talking about. There are kids that are hungry in locations that you would not even... There are kids and adults that are hungry in locations that... Not just in locations, but that you wouldn't even think... You would assume, like, oh my gosh. I'm telling this story to say, I wouldn't even have thought that this large section, this zone section in this area for the school, that there would be this many kids that would need to be fed. That there would be this many kids that wouldn't have a lunch to come to school. Not just wouldn't have a lunch and wouldn't have money to be able to buy a lunch at school. Do you understand what I'm saying, Kelsey Rhae? To have the lack of empathy to say, wow, why would... Well, to do this post at all, because you are, in my opinion, the story I tell myself, Kelsey Rhae, is that your lack of empathy is crushed because of your drive for money to recruit into your multi-level marketing company, your ability to see past your limited focus on yourself prevents you from caring about anyone else that may improve your worldview, your country view, anything. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Exactly. It's like, so what and I'm not trying to I'm not trying to say if it's offensive to you to think that there's businesses or churches that are paying for kids to eat or are filling in the gaps of whatever. There are churches that don't even evangelize or do any of that. They're just paying for kids' lunches, or they're making breakfasts for they make breakfast every single day for kids to eat. They're not going and putting little Christian whatever. So what I'm trying to say is Kelsey can assume that just because she doesn't see kids who are hungry, that there are no kids that are hungry. That's what I'm saying. In my opinion. So she can make uninformed posts like this, do it on purpose because she wants to make money in multi-level marketing. And she may even believe posts like this. And they're infuriating. Okay, let me refresh and see if she's done any more. We have 17 videos to watch. Oh, 17. Okay. We have 2 more posts to look at. So. Sorry. Yeah. But the whole, we don't have the starvation problem. We have the overabundance of people buying crap food with free money. Poor. I say poor. Her perspective in her wording of I feel like when she says it's whenever she says it's derogatory. I don't know. I know it's not derogatory. I don't enjoy saying, I don't enjoy. When I'm talking about it, when I'm also talking about Kelsey Rhae, it's very uncomfortable because I know what Kelsey Rhae thinks about people who are at or below the poverty line. And I feel like I'm not doing a good job with the live chat. I'm sorry. Sorry. I agree. She does lack the ability to read the room. But I think Kelsey's perspective is poor people aren't starving enough for her taste. And this right here is poverty shaming dressed up as a nutrition lecture. And my opinion is, from what I was writing down earlier, the USDA's own data shows that SNAP households buy food almost identical to non-SNAP families with the same income. And even earlier, some of y'all were saying that you're better able to buy healthier food with your SNAP when you're able to get it. And the difference isn't the card, it's the access. Food deserts, time, money all dictate what people can buy. And literally, like, let's be honest, when you're living paycheck to paycheck, $1.29 mac and cheese is survival food, not a moral failure. I'm gonna throw something. I'm oh my god. Mm. And then she does, I mean, that's what you get in MLM. That's what you get on Pruvit. That's how you shame people into signing up for her MLM. Food becomes a morality, a moral decision. Fed is best. Yep. Y'all are coming in hot. Oh my god. I need to throw my chicken nuggets that, I need to bring my chicken nuggets over here that Jessica got me. Oh my god. And depending on the stream, I could have better streams if I throw less chicken nuggets. Right? Yeah. So you get the idea with this post, right? Like, it's awful. I mean, it keeps going on and on. I mean, maybe I should just do a reel and go slow so y'all can, like, read all of these. Because there's 2 other posts we have to look at. And then there's the stories where she's backpedaling. What did Kelsey Rhae say here? You know what? Why don't we, really quick, why don't we just go to every time there's Kelsey Rhae mentioned? Find. How does that sound? There's 34 times that she's mentioned. Okay. Okay, so she mentioned it's supposed to be temporary. We saw that one. I make $1,200 a month and they tell me I make too much for food stamps. There are studies most people buy okay, sorry. I need to be on. Oh, sorry. She said there are studies most people buy lower quality food. Ma'am? What are you talking about? What studies? What are you... Okay. I say no. Dang. There are millions of ways to make money. Truly, there's no excuse anymore to be poor when you can learn new ways to make money from your phone. Okay, we already saw that. Anytime someone says, what do you do when you don't have the funds? I say work harder when you have to grow alone. Okay, we saw that. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone. Okay, we saw that. I'm just trying to see. I tried to join your business and you denied me. Oh, wait a second. Can I zoom in on this? Okay, that's better for y'all. I tried to join your business and you denied me. So what other options for making money on my phone do you suggest? Oh, rip. Holy moly. Rip to that. That sucks. That's a good screenshot. Bye. She said bye to someone. I'm unfollowing you now. I'll see myself out. Naomi said if Snap was designed to keep people stuck, it's doing a pretty bad job. I've yet to meet anyone getting rich off a $200 grocery card that barely lasts the month. Most folks aren't buying crap food, they're buying whatever stretches the furthest when rent, gas, and medical bills come first. And let's be honest, if the system really wanted people dependent, it wouldn't make them re-qualify every few months or cut benefits the second they earn a little more. But sure, let's blame the people trying to feed their kids instead of addressing the cost of living, food deserts, and corporate greed. Makes perfect sense. Naomi, then why is there a cap on how much you can make? Most people are terrified to make more money in fear of losing their benefits. So April said, so not even close to true. My mother, who is disabled, needs them to eat, and she barely makes enough to feed her healthy food for 2 weeks, never mind a month. And she's a woman who worked her ass off for 60 years. She's also very thin, so yeah, not true. Also, see many families eating better due to SNAP, as the more healthy food is more expensive. Not everyone can become as successful as you have become when you, with your social media or previous OnlyFans. Ooh, April. Oh yeah, Kelsey Rhae did OnlyFans, so that's why she might have a big TikTok following. She did OnlyFans with Eric. I forgot that. She did OnlyFans with Eric, so that's why she might be popular on TikTok. If you do OnlyFans, that's fine. I'm chuckling a little bit because she has a lot to say about teachers. She has a lot to say about not signing her kids' homework. She has a lot to say about how her son should treat her. She has a lot to say about other people. I just feel like, what am I trying to say? She seems to... What am I trying to say, chat? I'm not making a good connection. Their OnlyFans is still up? Oh snap, no pun intended. What am I trying to say? I didn't make the connection. She has a lot to say about what people can do to make money regarding multi-level marketing when she was able to keep herself afloat with OnlyFans. And she never addresses the fact that OnlyFans filled the gaps, and not only filled the gaps, but out-earned her multi-level marketing company for so many years. And then she deceptively made it seem like multi-level marketing has been the answer all along. That's what I meant to say. Let's go, brain. Good job. That's what I meant to say. Kelsey Rhae. You chicken nugget. You burnt chicken nugget. Not everyone can become as successful as you have become with your social media or previous OnlyFans. Okay. Sorry, another comment on the post. Not everyone can become as successful as you have become with your social media or previous OnlyFans. Kelsey Rhae responds, "You don't know my story then. I relied on the government too. It kept me stuck for far too long." And she doesn't address the commenters. I don't know what the commenter brought up about the OnlyFans or the social media, the MLM stuff, any of it. Rip. Oh my god. But you see, like, she's responding to a few, but she's not like being accountable really to any of it. Some of you are reading this and adding your own context to it. Relax. I'm not calling you obese. I'm stating facts about the government which we should all be on the same page with. Trust me, I'm sure they will replace Snap with something else to keep you all stuck just the same. Oh my god! Savannah. Was it burned onto your, retinas? Savannah. 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 How did you survive? How did you cleanse your eyes? Oh, for sure. I agree. It's legit work. Oh, no. I'm not shaming her. I'm saying don't say that you earned your money in MLM when you really were making your money in OnlyFans. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so like, Becca, for sure, like, I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm not saying that OnlyFans wasn't hard work. I'm saying that maybe I'm like repeating the same thing. She, for so many years, kept her family afloat and made more money than she did in MLMs with OnlyFans, but she made it seem like the front facing to her audience that she was making all of her money with MLM and that she was making all of her money with MLM, and that was what she was winning with, and she was actually winning with OnlyFans. That's what I meant to. That's what. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to when I couldn't like round out the thought to what I was trying to say, I wanted to reiterate like strongly what I was trying to say because my thought ran away and I couldn't tug it back in fast enough. Let's see. Kayla said, I was just waiting for you to piss off the internet about EBT. And Kelsey Rhae said, I'm the one, girl. Haley said,
That's very true. This is why so many people stay on benefits, because if they get a job, their benefits get cut so low, same with daycare assistance and any kind of assistance they get from the government. This just happened to me. They cut my food stamps so low that I had to leave a job and get an even better job to be able to survive. But I tell you what, that was the best thing that ever happened to me, because now I no longer have to rely on the government to feed my family. Not everyone can do that, Haley. Kelsey Rhae said, exactly. Cassie said, dang, I'm really disappointed. I really liked you for years now. I help the in-between, those that make just above the cut and don't get benefits, and they live a really freaking hard life. I get that you might not understand because you got yourself a 6-figure job, but to judge people while they are down is not right. Please reach out to your church and see if you can get involved in your community to better understand some of these people's stories. Cassie, good comment. She's so close to the point. And I do. Do you, Kelsey? I just don't post it to social media. Ma'am, Kelsey, I just don't post it to social media. Well, maybe you need to, sis. Oh, I didn't mean to call her sis. I hate being called sis. My bad. Kelsey, ma'am, I don't need to. I give a ton. SNAP isn't helpful for long-term success. What are you gonna eat in between having your job and trying to get a better job? What are you gonna eat? Nice. Hope you had a good workout, Ov. Let's go. People don't want to work for it? Marlena, what are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? Kelsey Rhae said, ugh, I'm sorry to hear that. How is this false? Oh! Belinda said, you and Eric deserve each other. You continue to spread false info, and you both seem to make accusations about people you don't even know. How in the hell do you know that all people on SNAP eat unhealthy? Belinda, good question. And what about that poor elderly lady that doesn't get enough Social Security to put food on her table? That $40 a month is important to her health. Kelsey Rhae said, how do you know this is false? Oh, I should be doing this, sorry. Sorry. Belinda, that wasn't the only point of this post. If y'all would wake up and see that SNAP is just another way for the government to control you. Haley, what is going on? Oh my God. Or, what about food? What about food? What about food? Is SNAP also a way to feed people? No? What? What? Yes, would that not be a good place to start linking the studies? That would be a delightful way to start. Stop. What if we cannot fish? What if you cannot hold a pole? What if you cannot lug the fish up the side of the hill because you are in a wheelchair? What if you do not have a leg? What if you cannot sit for an extended period of time? What if, I don't know, what if you cannot sit for an extended period of time? What if you have chronic pain? What if, I don't know. Sal? Kelsey, do you even know how to fish? Oh wait, Kelsey's gonna be fasting, so Kelsey doesn't need to know how to fish. I think if someone is mentally and physically able to work, they need to get a job and stop relying on the system. Tabitha? There's so many places hiring and there's no need for everyone. There's no need for nobody to have a job. No, there's no need for nobody to not have a job. I know people who say they have a lot of kids just so they can... Oh! I know people who say they have a lot of kids just so they can get money for them and not have to work. What in the... What? I've never unfollowed someone so fast. It's easy to pass judgment when you're not the one being judged. There's been a lot of times I've came across content where I feel convicted. I just keep scrolling and pray. Pray for myself because our feelings are our own responsibility. Oh, hope you feel good, Kelsey. Well, unfollowed. There are people out there who are disabled and cannot work, so they depend on SNAP. Mothers who have no one to watch their kids while they work, so they have to stay home and depend on SNAP to feed their kids. Parents who work and their money is only enough for bills who depend on SNAP. Stop judging people who are on SNAP and maybe next time do more research. Unfollowed.
Okay, let's just do that for the next one. We'll just look for Kelsey Rhae and then we'll watch the videos, okay? I worked full-time and was still on SNAP. Yeah, like, does she... And one of the things, too, and I'm currently, like, I say unfortunately, I'm in a good position because, like, my parents, obviously, privileged position, my parents take care of me. And I have insurance. I do not have a job right now. YouTube is the job, okay? Members and Google via YouTube ads are what pays me, okay? That being said, I would not be, like, the reason I had to leave being a creative director is because of the chronic pain. I do some jobs for Aaron, but, like, the flexibility there is helpful because of the chronic pain. I'm not a dependable 9-to-5er right now because some days are great. The reason I mostly stream at night is because of the flux that happens during the day is very fluxy. It's very like, this is my little TENS unit, and we got the medicine. Like, I'm not, when you're talking about, you're listening to these comments and people are like, just work. Oh my God, you don't look sick. You should, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, are we allowed to call in sick? No, you only get this many sick days. Okay, well, why can't you work? You look perfectly fine. Well, can I sit down? No, you can't sit down. You look fine. Well, I can't actually stand up right now. Well, then you can't work here. Okay. How many sick days do I get? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a limited amount of people who are like, okay, can I work from home? Well, not really. Are you sure you need to work from home? Like, there's not... invisible stuff, it's not, even when it's not invisible, I'm just saying, when you're reading some of this stuff, like, it's more nuanced, it's more complex. Also, Kelsey Rhae doesn't know what she's talking about, and I am also not understanding of the cloud of nuance that is the importance of what Snap serves for people who need it. And the fact that Kelsey Rhae has no empathy, in my opinion, for people who need that service is wild. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. All right. Why don't we watch a video and then we'll look at here's what we'll do. We'll just read it. We'll read the posts. We won't look at the comments. We'll look at the videos. How about we do that? Do I want to get banned? Sure. Here's the post. She says, "There are millions of ways to make money. Truly, there's no excuse anymore to be poor when you can learn new ways to make money from your phone every day. If a teenager can do it, why can't you?" There are millions of ways to make money. Truly, there's no excuse anymore to be poor when you can learn new ways to make money from your phone every day. If a teenager can do it, why can't you? Maybe this will sound better in baby snark. I've worked nearly a year at the part-time job and I've accumulated like 19 hours of sick pay. 19 hours? Good thing I don't get sick often, I guess. That's just wild to me. It's like, well, what if I didn't have my parents? Where would I be? I don't know. It's giving Paris Hilton when she wore that Stop Being Poor shirt. Yeah. The fact that there were so many people who, there was just a small percentage of people who disagreed. So for that first post, there were only 14% of people who were critical. I thought there would be more people who were critical. There were 14% in that first post. There were 14% of people who were critical or negative of what she said. There were 38% of people who were positive/supportive. There were 48% of people who were neutral. That's interesting. I would have thought that there would have been more people who were critical, and that wasn't the case. So.
That being said, let me read this post in baby snark. There are millions of ways to make money. Truly, there's no excuse anymore to be poor when you can learn new ways to make money from your phone every day. If a teenager can do it, why can't you? That did sound better in baby snark. What a chicken nugget thing to say, Kelsey Rhae. I want to see. Refresh. I feel like there could be more. You think she's just tired? We got 17 things to look at, though. Hope I didn't get blocked yet. What if you can't afford a phone, Kelsey Rhae? What if you can't afford 2 phones? You know what I mean? You have to have one to stream with, and you have to have one to text with. No, you have to have one for Instagram and one for TikTok. You have to have one for Facebook. Oh, there's only 17. All right.
Okay, so here's the other one. Here's the next post. If Snap... No, Baby Snark. Hard return. Coming on up.
All right. Pointy finger. If Snap was truly designed to help you, it would teach self-sufficiency, semicolon, not dependency, full stop. Hard return. It would come with nutrition, education, comma, budgeting tools, comma, and opportunities to rise, comma. Not just a card that keeps you quiet and complacent, full stop. Red exclamation point, hard return, hard return. They'd limit junk food, comma, teach financial literacy, comma, and connect you to resources that build freedom. 3 ellipses. But they don't. Full stop. Hard return. Because a system that feeds you keeps you fed. Exclamation point. 3 ellipses. Ellipses. Not free. Full stop. Hard return. I say that with love, comma, because I lived it. Full stop. Once I realized the system wasn't meant to save me. Ellipses. I started saving myself. Full stop. Prayer hands. Oh my God. Well,
There you have it. Now we're going to get to watch something as a reward. Kelsey Rhae did cricket upside down face for something. Brittany said, I guess elderly and disabled people don't deserve snacks or treats. God forbid Granny gets her an ice cream. Oh my God. I'm really going to miss 31 streams in 31 days. Spooky season's my favorite. I think we're going to have to take a chill in November because I'm thinking about doing December, maybe 12 streams, but I'm not sure. Feels like a little rage typing, but what do I know? Yeah, there's only 86 comments on this. I think people lost steam. You know what I mean? Or maybe Facebook was like, do we want to burn? Look, 1 million followers on TikTok. Wild. All right. Let's watch some of these videos. How do we want to watch this? Let's go over here. And let's go El Media. Perfect. All right, which one's first? 8:40. $7.56, $7.57, $7.58. Oh my God, their audio. Let me make sure that my audio is muted. Okay. Open with Il Media Player.
It's rainy and cold here in South Carolina.
That's them. That's their microphone. That doesn't sound like we covered his mouth, but that's okay. That's not me.
But I take more than just the
We're gonna go work out, and then we've got an RV situation. I haven't even documented with you guys. There's a massive flaw. Basically, I have not been taking care of it the way I thought.
I think the phone. I'm not going to say it. Yep. What? Yep. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Yeah. I'm terrified.
So,
Do y'all listen to these before you post them?
So anyways, that flaw.
This is obviously before they decided to post, before she decided to, burn down the internet. So I do like watching everything though.
Just research pyramid stuff. That's what we're dealing with.
Researching pyramids. Ah.
It's basically like I was leaving the tank open, and I would just alternate opening the gray tanks and leaving the gray tank, and when it would get full, like whenever like the I don't really know. Like I guess whenever I was like, oh, it's full, somehow I would know it's full. I would just go empty them. But the problem is, if you leave it open, it gets dry. There's not often not enough water, especially with kids, and how much toilet paper they use. So
Oh my God, Eric!
anyways, the coldness.
Dear God, Eric, what the? Oh my God. Eric, what are y'all doing? Do you listen to this before you post it? Oh dear God. The gray tank. She's talking about her RV. Whatever, the trailer that she lives in. I'm not saying trailer. I know that it's not, I don't know where the right term, a fifth wheel, I think. It doesn't have a motor. It needs to be attached to a truck. I know it's not a trailer. I think it's called a fifth wheel. I didn't mean to say a trailer. It doesn't have a motor. So she's trying to drain the gray tank. It's where the dirty water goes. So she's trying to drain it. They're not going to chew. They're just going to blast our eardrums.
Recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it's not a good visual.
So that's what we were doing until 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish
Too
these.
tired to even record that.
I gotta drink. Oh, no.
Oh, dear God. Yay, drink our ketones. Oh, hey, how come we don't have a link to buy our ketones? Isn't that so strange? Is this like the new marketing where we don't put a link up to buy our ketones? Dude, this positioning of touching the elbow is... Is anyone like sensory sensitive for people touching anywhere on your body? It's not an RV. Like she lives in a oh my God, Av. You're correct. At least it's not a blender. I agree. It is so this is Eric's house. This is Eric's house. They don't live together. They're engaged. She still lives in she lives in a trailer park that's super nice, and she lives in a fifth wheel that doesn't have a motor in it, but it looks like an RV, but doesn't have the motor, so that you can't drive it yourself. You have to have a truck that it attaches to. So it's, I think they're called fifth wheels. Elbow touching? Oh, you like the elbow touching? Oh. Oh, okay. I am not a big fan of elbow touching or, yeah. Oh, nope. Okay. I do not know. Where's your link? Upper body, then finish with Stairmaster 10 minutes. Okay. We don't care. I mean, I care because I want to watch everything in chronological. Oh, God. Probably gonna lose a live chat. Father's not. No, we already saw this. Enraged. You're a cute kid. You're so nice to your mom. Sorry. Stop blocking your haters. They are free employees. What?
Stop blocking your haters. Let them sit front row. Because your haters are
Afnan Khalifa. This is Rakan Khalifa's sister. Rakan is with iGenius. I think Afnan is still with iGenius, but I'm not sure. Okay. If y'all want to like the stream, we are at 59, which is an odd number. So if y'all want to get to 60, we could do that.
are literally your most loyal followers. They never miss a post. They watch your stories before even your best friend. They know your schedule, your outfits, your captions. They are obsessed. They just call it hate because admitting that they actually admire you would crush their ego. So why would you block them? That's literally like firing a free employee. They are boosting your algorithm. They are spreading even your name in rooms that you've never stepped in. And the best part, they don't even realize that they're working for you. So you don't punish a hater by removing them. You punish them by thriving, by posting more, by winning louder, by becoming everything they swore you couldn't. Nothing eats a hater more alive than having to sit there, stuck in the same place, while they're forced to watch you grow, evolve, and level up every—
Ma'am. It's not that. No. It's not that. It's not that. Going back to the posts, it's not about that. It's when you say shit online and then we get to say, no, you're literally absolutely wrong about that. And even if you continue to grow to 1.2 million followers, the stuff you're saying online is still wrong. It doesn't become less wrong the bigger you get online. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even if I had 200 subscribers, it doesn't make what I'm saying less right. It's about saying, like, no, you're literally... You're trying to take the dignity away from people who need assistance to survive. And that's wrong. Come on, dude. Kelsey Rhae is saying that there's millions of ways to make money, and there's truly no excuse anymore to be poor when you can learn new ways to make money from your phone every day. Like, oh, God. The classic MLM starter pack, no excuse to be poor, right before trying to sell you a $400 kit, even more in Pruvit, right? False dichotomy. This pretends poverty is a choice as if everyone has equal access, time, and mental bandwidth to learn digital entrepreneurship while juggling kids, jobs, or medical debt. It's not about an excuse to be poor. It's about no escape from systems that keep people struggling while influencers profit off selling false freedom. Don't throw something expensive. Don't throw something expensive. Don't throw something expensive. I'm just... I know we're going to watch some more. I'm just like trying to... I know she's about to... No, we're about to... The thing is, the bigger you get, it's fine. It doesn't make the pursuit of trying to have people stand up to messages of fuckery, like, less meaningful. They're always talking about marketing. Like, oh my God, it's just better marketing for you. That's not what this is about. Oh my God.
And let me just go ahead and add, let me just talk to you guys, okay? Because I made a post.
Uh-oh, I think I got these out of order. Hold on. Dear God, I think I got these out of order. I gotta... Dude, she's gonna block me. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so it says, for those of you who think I'm so privileged, this was my living room 6 years ago. I could stand in the doorway and see every wall in my house. Hold on. Oh, let me rewind this and I'm going to put my phone on screen. Hold on. I know. So for those of you who think I'm so privileged, this was my living room 6 years ago. I could stand in the doorway and see every wall in my house. I was also on SNAP benefits here as well. Having a small house isn't bad or good. It's just, it is what it is. Hi, Wendy. I grew up in a trailer and we didn't have much. I always had hand-me-down clothes. I'm fine showing this picture of her because this is her showing her picture. Hand-me-down clothes, and we often ate ramen noodles and cinnamon toast. If we went out to eat, it was only for special occasions. My mother was also on government assistance. She did the best she could with what she had, obviously, but we didn't think for a second that we did not struggle. Okay, so now we're up to video.
Go ahead and add.
Whatever. Okay. Someone actually made the comment on her first post somewhere around mine where I said entitled much. The other person said, can you get me a job where I don't have to pay in a lot of money? Startup? Ooh. Yeah, I didn't read all of the... I downloaded every comment via CSV. And we were going through. I gave up a little bit. So we just went through and read her comments and like some of the comments above. And then we were like, by we, I mean me. I was like, let's watch the video. So.
And let me just go ahead and add, let me just talk to you guys, okay? Because I made a post. Everyone's in a frenzy. I'm really grateful that we had what we had, right? I had clothes on my back. I had food in my belly, right? Grateful. But for some of you to sit here and say, oh, how privileged of you, like I don't know struggle. Okay? So my childhood, like, I didn't go hungry, thank God. I wasn't like starving, but we weren't eating 3 meals a day or 5-star meals or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, we had the hand-me-down clothes and all that. And I think that, you know, my mom did the best she could with what she had. Obviously, I'm not knocking her for that at all. I knew that I wanted to put myself in a position where I could do better for my children, because I knew from a young age I didn't want to experience money struggles, and I didn't want my kids to experience that happening in their lives as well.
What is she's backtracking. She's backtracking. She's so backtracking right now. Is she not backtracking? Is she backtracking? She's in her rage bait era. I don't own a couch or even a real chair, just my saddle stool, which I love, but still. She's describing a majority of American childhoods. Hope I'm back, Jessica. I have friends who are unhoused. Like, always being fed and clothed in clean clothes and housed is a privilege, and I've always had those things too. Oh no, hand-me-downs. I imagine she's against thrifting too. Current world environment, housing, food, clothing should be a right and guarantee, but her shaming people for being less than whatever she deems as successful feels callous and calculated. For sure. I think this is a funnel pitch into her multi-level marketing company. In my opinion. I had like 3 friends who would give me their old clothes. Love it. Oh God, here we go. Hold on.
Now, I knew that there was a world.
Oh God. Ah! Sorry, lost my place.
Now, let me just go.
Okay. I'm scared. There's a lot more.
Now, I knew that there was a world where you could make a lot of money, right? From a very young age, I knew that. My mom was an aspiring entrepreneur. She tried her best, and she started tons of businesses, right? My pop has had multiple companies as well. But were they ever millionaires? No, unfortunately, they didn't get to that point, which I think was my job. So, you know, I always knew that there was more money out there. I could tell. I could sense it. I saw them go after. I was like, there's something to this, right? There's something to this entrepreneurial stuff. As a teenager, I struggled. I had every job you could think of. Delivering pizzas, cleaning house.
We got a new member? Wait a second. Do we need a break for a new member? What the heck? Julie McGuire acting naughty in the chat. Julie? We do love we do love some naughtiness. Oh my God, thank you so much. What a good break. What a good break from from Kelsey Rhae. Thank you so much.
I love you.
All right, welcome to Illyria, everybody.
Gold. Headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Why is that our welcome song? Because that's the one I used to sing in my head when we first got memberships, and then that's the song we used to sing, and then now it's the video. So I'm gonna throw the okay. So welcome Rochelle, Ruthie, Dana, Kraken, Stacy. Thank you for letting me know, Rebecca. I'm going to put the command in. Nightbot's going to throw the link in. You can join the Discord if you're a member. It'll let you in if you link your YouTube that has a membership in your profile. And I will make sure to repost how to get a Christmas card if you're a member. Thank you. Oh no, what happened, Michaela? Uh-oh. What did I miss? Dude, Aldi slaps, honestly. And then when you look on the bag of some of the chips, they're made by the same big company as stuff. And then you get your quarter back when you return the cart up at the front. So then there's no carts hitting cars. Heart hands. Okay. Sorry. Ooh.
Houses, being a cashier, being a hostess, all of these things, working and grinding. And from a very young age, I was like, this can't be all there is to life. To like work, barely make enough money, pay your bills, and then that's kind of it. And as a teenager, I really got myself into some
shit. So she's telling people, you better work, you better grind, you better blah, 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 because that's what you better do to get off Snap. But then she doesn't want to work, she doesn't want to grind, she doesn't want to whatever, because she wants to be able to have residual income, be a millionaire, do all the things, blah, blah, blah. Right? We don't know. We're going to find out on this episode of Kelsey Rhae Hates Our Guts.
6 years ago is when my story, I feel like, really kind of started. Because before 6 years ago, I was in very toxic relationships. I was just working like dead-end jobs. I was quitting all the time. I couldn't keep a job to save my freaking life. I was struggling. I was on Snap. I was doing drugs. I was drinking.
Can I ask you a question? There's something that you can, that is an interesting way to see what your worldview is. Well, what you think that people's worldview is, you can say, hey, what do you think that other people's worldview is? Or what do you think that everyone's worldview is? And when they explain it to you, that would be your worldview. And I think that Kelsey Rhae's worldview is that people who are on SNAP are people who do drugs and are drinking excessively and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because that was her experience. And the thing that you have to understand is there is a cloud of complexity because humans are complex. And that cloud of complexity applies to people who are on SNAP. This is a part to whole fallacy that she's participating in just because you and your experience, that is your experience. Does that mean that does not mean that is the whole experience? That is a part to whole fallacy. Sorry, the clapping. Oh my God. Everyone deserves food. You know what I'm saying? If someone came over to your house and someone came up to you and they said, "Hey, I missed lunch. I'm actually really hungry. Do you have anything I can eat?" Literally, you would say, "Oh my gosh, yes, I have cheese." Like, if you had something, you'd say, "Yeah, I have cheese in the fridge. I have some peanut butter in the cupboard. I could make you a peanut butter sandwich." I mean, if you had it, I could make you a peanut butter sandwich. I could make you some mac and cheese. I have some rice I could make you, and I have some ground meat in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone came to you and they said, "Oh, I'm actually really thirsty. It's really hot outside. Can I have something to drink?" And you said, "Of course. I have some lemonade in the fridge, or I can make some lemonade, some powdered lemonade, and I have some water." If someone came to you and they were thirsty, wouldn't you give them something to drink? If you had something to eat, if you had peanut butter, wouldn't you make them a peanut butter sandwich? Like, come on. That is the mind fuck of a lifetime. Wouldn't y'all?
Was low class because my mindset was low class.
Oh. Should I just throw Joel one more Freeman? Should I just throw my water bottle? Oh, here we go. A rubber band. Oh my God. I just need to have a whole host of rubber bands over here. Yes, Fred. Yes, I am paging you over the speaker system. Yes. No, I was not doing it the other times. Do not tell me what I was and was not doing. Fred, do not piss me off right now. Yes, we need to clean up. Fred, let me finish what I am saying, Fred. I am not in the mood. Yes, I am filing my nails. I am upset. Can you just give me a cleanup on aisle 1, Fred? Fred, you are annoying me. I need to clean up on aisle 1. Yes, this customer is just pissing me off. Kelsey Rhae, yes, mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Just, calling people low class. Mm-hmm. Yes, do not tattletale on me just because I'm filing my nails. I just had... Fred! Just because you do not file your nails and you have bad nail hygiene does not mean I am... Fred, do not tattletale on me. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you are HR. I don't know why. I do not... Stop it. Just come and clean up aisle 1. That is your job, and my job is to watch register 1 and make sure the customers are taken care of. But I will tell you, I will not be taking care of Kelsey Rhae from now on. You can have one of the other cashiers do it. It is, I will not be doing it. Mm-hmm. If these forks are not cleaned up, if these forks are not swept up, that is your job, Fred. Fred? All right, if you're gonna do it in 5 minutes, that's fine. I will not be doing it. I will not be doing it, Fred. Oh my God. Do not, I will spill some more forks. I will spill some more forks, sir. Oh my God, why did I come to work today? You are infuriating. Goodbye. Oh my God. He is. Kelsey Rhae is pissing me off.
Some of you need to understand this, okay? And 6 years ago, I was living on my own, on Snap, single mother, struggling, grinding it out, cleaning houses. I had a sugar daddy because I was like, well, I guess I gotta do this because I don't want to leave my kid any more than I have to. I was trying my best to not have to put him in a freaking daycare because most of the time when you're a mom and you are sending your kids to daycare, you're going to work just to pay for the daycare. It doesn't make sense. And I know the system is broken, and I'm not doubting that, by the way.
I mean, what about the attempted M? No? I mean, not everybody does attempted M. Not everyone does attempted M. Not everybody on Snap does attempted M. MURDER. Y'all can go watch Savannah Marie's video. If someone wants to go grab that from Savannah's YouTube channel. What does your Bible say, Kelsey Rhae? You know what? We can just clap the forks together. Like this. Perfect. What does your Bible say, Kelsey Rhae? I will. I for sure will. I just downloaded them, so I'll put them in the folder.
Some of you on my status, you think I'm talking direct. I'm talking to you. Like, this is in your mind. Like,
it's not low class, Kelsey Rhae. You have lost the damn plot. It's an ugly mindset. It's so self-focused, and I cannot believe that you're saying this out loud. Thank you, Savannah. This is Savannah's video on Kelsey Rhae. Save it to your playlist of what to watch. Truly. The TLDR, not the TLDR because it's everything you wanted to know about Kelsey Rhae in that video.
But 6 years ago, I came across this opportunity. It started with me actually getting healthy and fit. I lost 55 pounds in 4 months. I was drinking ketones, moving my body inside my living room, and eating better foods because I found ketones. And this is why I talked about it. This is why I've been doing it for 6 years. And you can knock it all you want to. Some of you have never tried it, and some of you have tried it, and you've given up too soon. Okay?
Oh, we've given up too soon? How do you feel about those tests that Aaron got done with what was in those lovely ketones? We're just supposed to keep drinking those with those fancy little extra ingredients that nobody thought was supposed to be in those. Ma'am? What?
When you start a business, is it hard? It's hard. It's not easy. It's not going to be a 9 to 5 where you go to work, you get that instant gratification of that paycheck, and is that paycheck ever worth it? No, because you still can't pay your freaking bills. I'm just
fucking
speaking
hypocrite.
the truth. I'm speaking the facts. If you're sick of being in the constant wheel, making money for someone else and barely making enough, you should be knocking down my door, messaging me immediately. Send me some $signs. Send me the word apply. I have an application. You can fill it out. You can see what it is that I do. I work from my phone, but is it work? Yes. You cannot be lazy. You got to have a good work ethic, but it works. And it's...
Kelsey, let me ask you a question. Knocking down your door, what about the person in the comment section who said they had reached out to you so that they could be on your team and you had refused to let them sign up for your team? What about that person? Oh, that's strange. Guess what? That comment is forever on the internet. That's so weird. Also, what about the fact that you were doing OnlyFans to help support the income that you weren't able to maintain in multi-level marketing in Pruvit until you were able to get it up, and then you were able to stop doing OnlyFans? Not shaming OnlyFans. I'm saying that you were deceptive in the fact that, oh, by the way, you weren't able to make a go of it. You weren't able to successfully, in my opinion, make enough money in multi-level marketing, even though you said you were, because you were supplementing your income with OnlyFans. Oh yeah, you're on your high horse on this video, yelling at the people in your audience. But were you actually making money? Oh, maybe you weren't. It's interesting that your personality has all of a sudden changed when you're getting pushback on your posts, but when you aren't getting pushback, all of a sudden you're maybe looking a little bit more like your new persona of, what is it? Oh yeah. I don't know. Your new persona of your Christian person. I'm just frustrated. I'm definitely frustrated. It is, and even addressing that, talking about SNAP, talking about self-sufficiency, kind of tying into your frustration here. But what you said in your post, if SNAP was truly designed to help you, it would teach you self-sufficiency. Talking about when you were talking about the MLM and doing whatever it took in the MLM to make it work, and you saying the SNAP, the self-sufficiency, not dependency, it would come with, what was it? It would come with nutrition, education, budgeting tools, and opportunities to rise, not just a card that keeps you quiet and complacent. First of all, SNAP does offer nutrition education. It's called SNAP Ed, and it's been federally funded for decades, so this claim is not just wrong, it's lazy misinformation. SNAP isn't designed to replace education or job training. It's meant to feed people so they can live long enough to benefit from those things. But sure, let's take nutrition tips from somebody who sells Pruvit ketone shakes. It's an FTC violation. This is where the manipulation comes in. Kelsey builds distrust in government programs to pivot into her MLM. It's classic cult tactic framing. The system won't save you, but I can. for a huge cost because we know how expensive those damn ketones are. I'm so mad. How did we get here? Oh, I brought us here. Sorry. My bad. Oops, I need to put it back on screen. Sorry. I'm pissed off.
I was able to make $1 million before the age of 30, within about a 5-year span.
Was that with Pruvit or was that with Pruvit and OnlyFans? Was it? Oh. Rage it. Rage it, rage it, rage it. Save it, slap it, bop it, slam it. I also asked her on her second post how she can shame people who are on food stamps but can't take the time to sign her son's school paper. Oh, get it. Oh my God. I love that so much. A paycheck every other week is instant gratification. I don't think she understands. I don't think she understands. No one wants your fucking ketones. Broken waffles! Yes, we have... Yes, I entered... Like, I wasn't sure if she was on there, but I dictated her onto the list. I knighted her officially with the pencil, and she's on there. I think she was probably on there before, but she's for sure on there. Yes. She's a burnt chicken nugget. She's on there. And the OnlyFans is still up. Yes. we actually had a knighting ceremony to induct her. Savannah. Savannah's acting naughty too. Oh my God.
I love you.
Thank you so much. Emma, welcome. Banana Bandit, welcome. Lola, welcome. Cats, welcome. JKCE Designs, welcome, 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 welcome. Hi, Sparrow. Sparrow, Hero. Hero, Hero. Hero. Welcome to Illyria.
Gold. Headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. Discord. Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome. I did Nightbot's gonna come up with the link if you want to join Discord. You're more than welcome to. I am gonna put the information if you want to get the members are getting a Christmas card. So I'll show you how to get one if you're a member. So we are watching Kelsey burn the internet down. So we've already broken a fork. Fred is going to clean up aisle 1. Marge is pissed. Everyone else is pissed. Kelsey is shaming people. Here, I'll just read the post to you. If you, The post says, SNAP benefits were designed to keep you stuck in the system. We don't have a starvation problem. We have an overabundance of people buying crap food with free money, and it's leading to obesity. Coming from someone who was on Snap. That was the initial post. Let me refresh. The amount of... The speed of which the... Initially, earlier, when I was on Members Only Live, there was like 144 posts. Like, it was in the hundreds, okay? We downloaded the post. Then we refreshed it, and it was in the 200s. Then we refreshed it when we were on stream, and then it was in the 300s. Now it's at 396. So I'm going to have to download the comments again. In our CSV file, you can see, like, the nested comments. Those were wild. Kelsey, the comments that Kelsey is saying to people are wild. They're wild. Here's the next post she did. There are millions of ways to make money. Truly, there's no excuse anymore to be poor when you can learn new ways to make money from your phone every day. If a teenager can do it, why can't you? And then she said, if Snap was truly designed to help you, it would teach self-sufficiency, not dependency. It would come with nutrition education, budgeting tools, and opportunities to rise, not just a card that keeps you quiet and complacent. They'd limit junk food, teach financial literacy, and connect you to resources that build freedom, but they don't. Because a system that feeds you keeps you fed, not free. I say that with love, because I lived it. Once I realized the system wasn't meant to save me, I started saving myself. So we've been going through and debunking what she says, and then we've been watching her backtrack and also shame us on her stories. So I've been trying not to clap, but it's been hard. I've shot a rubber band, I've broken some forks, but, doing the best we can with the spoons we have, except we're doing the best we can with the forks we have at this point, so, doing the best. Subscribe for more premium content. Yes, we have moved into the burnt chicken nugget category, so... it's not good. It's not good here. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know how to... I think I need to... I'm going to move... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move members underneath my camera so I can see the members under here. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to move the members underneath my camera. So that'll be a perfect spot for it. So then I can see Sparrow. So that'll be good. That'll be easier for me to see. And then I won't be looking this way. We've watched several. I've been refreshing. I have my auto downloader. She only has 17. I should have had it download pictures too, but I only had it download videos because I was like, oh my god, videos are way better. But anyways, okay, let's go.
Okay, most people won't see that. Most people won't even see that. Okay, $1 million actually is way more easier to make than people think that it is. But before the age of 30, right? So that was actually about 4 years span. And I say that to you
not to impress you, but to impress upon you.
I'm not a millionaire. I said I made $1 million before turning 30 because of this business.
Hey Siri, what's $1 million divided by 6? $166,000 a year, minus taxes, minus costs of doing business. She says about 4 years. Okay. So maybe she's making $120,000 a year. How much in taxes would that be? Is anybody a CPA here? She lives in North Carolina. $166-ish. Maybe she's making more as the years progress. So maybe she made $40,000 the first year and $60,000 the next year, and then maybe she's making more every year.
Because of this structure, because of sales, because of people. Everyone is spending money every
Because you're downline.
single day. Why are you not benefiting from that? And helping people on top of it. I help people love themselves again. I help people get healthy and fit for the first time in their lives and get back on track. I help people actually learn how to make sales, and they take that on and also to build other businesses. I help people change their life physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially.
For the better?
You could be that person.
You could be that person. For the better? You could be that person lining my bank account. Oh, she didn't say that. Sorry.
I've traveled to 5 different countries. I'm a felon, by the way. I became a felon at the
Here's the thing. No shaming felons, okay? It's fucking hard to turn your life around, especially the way that you get out of you get out of prison and then having to get a job, in finding a job as a felon, keeping a job, paying, like, it's hard to reintegrate, number one, and then all the requirements, checking with your probation officer, if you, all, like, the cost, depending on what you have to do. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, I don't want to shame anybody who is trying to turn their life around at all, because it's fucking hard. Kelsey, I just want to establish that because I know several people in the live chat. Live chat safe place. Kelsey, watch Savannah's video. Oh no! Melanie! I pulled out my cord. Please hold. Where did you go?
age of 16 years old. The list goes on. Addicted to drugs, alcohol, abusive relationship.
Then how can you be so fucking judgmental? Where's the empathy? Like, where's the empathy for other people? And overcoming things, or at least saying, life is hard.
Had my first child at the age of 21. The list goes on. You are only ever going to be as great as your excuses. Stop making excuses. There's a million ways to make $1 million. And if you just DM me a $sign, I will literally share with you what I've been doing. We can hop on a call. We can talk about it. And really, this is, by the way, coming from, I made a post about Snap, this whole Snap situation on my Facebook, and people are going haywire. They're going crazy. I don't care what you have to think. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. And if you don't care what I think or what I have to say, just block me. Just go ahead, because I'm sure this will not be the last time that I piss you off.
If you don't care, then why are you making a story about it? If you don't care, then why the change in the pattern of your tone of voice? I don't exactly know what it means, but it seems like a huge change in pattern. Why the change in pattern? Why the very distinct change in pattern? If you don't care, why is your normal thing like this? And then why is this story like this? Or these set of stories like this? Why are you cussing in this set of stories? Huh?
Off. I promise you it will not be. If you're new here, this is who I am as a person. So, anyways, this is a great opportunity for any.
Is it? Is it? Hello?
Anyways, I've struggled. I know the struggle.
Oh, Charleston, South Carolina.
I know the hustle. I know the grind. I still work. I work my business every single day. You think I don't work? You think my work is just scrolling social media? You're wrong. It's not just scrolling. Best part of it. I get to be on social media, but I could just really help people. What are you doing with your...
Do you get to help your kid at his school by signing his homework paper so he can get a fuzzy? Oh, wait. Sorry. That's not what you do for work. My bad. Sorry.
What are you doing with your life that God gave you? Nothing? You're working...
Oh, sorry. Let me play this all the way through.
Anyways, I've struggled. I know the struggle. I know the hustle. I know the grind. I still work. I work my business every single day. You think I don't work? You think my work is just scrolling social media? You're wrong. It's not just scrolling. Best part of it. I get to be on social media, but I could just really help people. What are you doing with your... What are you doing with your life that God gave you? Nothing? You're working for someone else, but you're still broke? Just saying. Anyways, that's my TED Talk. So, to all of you who are like, I'm screwed because I don't have food stamps anymore. Okay, well, let's make some money, babe. Let's get it together. Let's start a business. Let's make some money. Like, you don't have to struggle. You really don't. And I'm going to help you figure it out. I promise.
Oh my God. Sorry, that just like shocked me. Did that shock anybody else, or am I just overreacting? What are you doing with your life? Nothing? What about doctors? What about nurses? What about teachers? Like, what about people who work in emergency services? Like, oh my God, stop crying. Like, there's a ton of jobs out there who, like, from people who, like, literally live paycheck to paycheck or who don't make the money that maybe they deserve, who do jobs that are way more meaningful than multi-level marketing, who make way less than Kelsey Rhae, who do things that are far more meaningful. Her attitude is so gross. Like, I was watching this hearing about first responders from 9/11 the other day, like several weeks ago. because so many of the firefighters have been getting sick and denied, like, care. And, like, how fast their response time was and everything, and they're getting denied care and stuff. And I was just like, those people work so hard and they don't get paid a lot. And Kelsey Rhae's just contempt for people who don't do MLM is just disgusting. I'm sorry. Welcome to my channel. I cry a lot. Ugh. Like, electricians. Like, even when the freeze happened here several years ago, and all the electricians had to come from literally everywhere to help get power back everywhere. And they had to work like so many essentially emergency shifts. And they were like literally, they don't get paid. I mean, they get paid like decently, but not Kelsey Rhae's pay. Teachers don't get paid well. And she treated her son's teacher like shit. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to put him in. I'll put him in there. I'm sorry. I have him downloaded on my computer. I just hadn't put him in the folder yet. Sorry. Sorry, I just hadn't done it yet.
I've traveled to 5 different countries.
Okay, sorry. We already watched that one.
Anyways, I've struggled. I know the struggle. I know the hustle. I know the grind.
Oh, we already watched that one. Hold on. So I guess when you piss someone off, it's called rage baiting. Okay, girl. What are you talking about? It's a chunk. Who said it was rage baiting? "24 hours fasted." The whole, like, fasting situation is wild to me. If you like to, like, do intermittent fasting and you do that with your registered dietitian, your doctor, your trainer, doing it with this, with your MLM, with Kelsey Rhae, wild to me. With frickin' Eric, wild to me. That's it so far. I'm sorry, I didn't put these in yet. But you have them all, Savannah? I didn't mean to. Oh well. Crying is regulatory, but I still don't enjoy crying on stream. I messaged her and told her that the rage baiting at the end of the month is so clearly obvious. Oh my god, it is end of month. It is end of month. You know, you're not wrong. Who knew? Oh my god. Freaking wild. That's Kelsey Rhae. That's the twistiness. I'll keep you apprised. And Savannah, dude, I can't wait for Savannah's stream. Also, Savannah and I think we're still streaming tomorrow. bomb party. We've got the Hawaii situation has Lillian is burning her company to the ground, and it has gotten out of control. So fuckery is afoot. Her tactics are so obvious if you track what she does and when. Yep. Yeah. So things are hitting the fan at the end of the month. Things are hitting the fan in multi-level marketing companies. Kelsey is spinning out. Yes. So a much more lighthearted stream, but also the tea is teeing. So if you want something to maybe laugh a little bit and be a little bit lighthearted and bring a snack and bring a delicious drink, and there's a very low chance that I'll cry tomorrow. So lots of laughs, lots of ugly ass jewelry. Does anyone else feel like binging Snapped just to get past the Kelsey Rhae rage? You know what? Do what you need to do to recover from this nonsense. Thank you for joining. I don't know what else to say other than I hope that in spite of Kelsey Rhae, you can, at least in this space, hold on to the hope that the people who are here, that we that you can remember that you do deserve dignity and not judgment, and that there are people out there who aren't shaming you and support you, and if you are experiencing poverty or food insecurity, and we're trying to break the stigma of being on Snap, and that this is a safe spot for you, and hope that this stream wasn't too hard, and appreciate you being here. Appreciate anybody being here, and don't forget your meds and your drinks, and remember that food is good for your physical and mental well-being, and fed is best. And if Snap helps, that's what it should be doing, and that's good. Ov has the best things to add to the stream, so if you're able to catch the live chat at any point, definitely pop it open and keep an eye out for this delightful floof. This delightful floof with the yellow background. So have a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow, or maybe later today, depending on what time it is, which I don't even know what time it is. Wait, what time is it? Oh, tomorrow. Catch you tomorrow with Savannah. So, bye.